Hello FPL managers and welcome back for another video. My name's Jack and today it's time for the team selection ahead of Game Week 35 after a pretty solid week so far for us in Double Game Week 34. If you guys are enjoying the FPL videos, please like and subscribe. We're trying to hit 12,000 subscribers by the end of the season, so please help us reach that goal. As always, if you're enjoying the content, click the notification bell so you don't miss any future FPL videos. And with that being said, let's jump into the team selection. So first up, let's go over how we've got on so far in Double Game Week 34. Overall, a really positive week for us. Our Game Week rank is sitting at around 90k, which is very, very solid. We've scored 72 points so far, which has been a pretty decent output as most teams have played at least their first fixture. Obviously, Arsenal are still yet to play, so that'll probably give us a slight red arrow just depending on how well Martinelli and Saka do, as those two players are still fairly heavily owned inside the top 100,000 managers and top 1 million managers as well. But up until this point, really happy. Out of the 11 players that have played in our starting 11, we've picked up 7 returns, so could not be happier with that. The only real downside is Andreas picked up that extremely bad broken leg injury, so he's going to be out for quite some time, you'd have to assume. So he's probably a player that's up for some rotation. Obviously not ideal that he's been injured, but apart from this week, I wasn't really looking to play him anyway. So in terms of our ability to field 11 players, it's not really that affected, as the rest of the squad is still fairly strong. But of course, never good when one of your players does get injured. Look at around the side though, triple Manchester United really paid off. 6 points for De Gea and Rashford. Shaw picked up 7, got himself the clean sheet and an extra bonus point. Nearly had all 3 actually on the bonus point system. Only one bonus point system point off getting all 3 bonus there. Stupinian as well chipped in with a clean sheet and an assist. He could have had so many more FPL points in that game. 2 one-on-ones, both which he squandered. He could have had an absolutely mega haul for his first fixture of Double Game Week 34, and I'm not that hopeful for a clean sheet against Manchester United, as of course they're an attack that's been in good touch. Rashford's getting involved a lot for them recently, and it was good to see him obviously get 6 points there, as I touched on his first fixture of the double. So we are actually going to have 6 players playing in that second Double Game Week fixture between Manchester United and Brighton, which will be quite interesting. Obviously we want our players to pick up those attacking returns, but then of course at the same time we have 2 Manchester United defenders and a Stupinian, so it could be a bit of a shambles if a bunch of players score, our attackers don't score, and we lose all the defensive points. Hopefully our players can chip in with some goals and assists if you've got them in the midfield, and maybe Luke Shaw or a Stupinian could get forward and provide an assist as well. That'd probably be the most ideal situation. Then looking to the forwards, Kane and Haaland both got 8 points in their first fixture of this game week. Kane obviously just had the single game week, so that was good to see him pick up that goal against Liverpool and 2 bonus points as well. Of course, very happy that I started Kane over the players on my bench, as he did outscore every single player on my bench there. So very happy with Harry Kane's 8 points against Liverpool. And of course, Haaland on triple captain just got himself to 8. Could have had a few more points in this game as well. Provided a couple of really good assists, or chances for an assist to Jack Grealish, both of which he missed. One of them hit the crossbar, a little bit annoying. And then Haaland did have a good second half chance where Leno made an excellent near post save, diving down with his hand. So he could have easily had himself another goal or assist in this game. Of course, West Ham at home is still a really good chance for more FPL points for Haaland, so I'm looking forward to a big haul from him in this fixture. So overall, as we touched on, 72 points so far. Triple captain's been active. Our rank is just sitting just outside 300k right now, so already well over a 100k green arrow for this game week. So very happy with how it's gone so far, and hopefully all the lads can continue their good start in their second fixture of the double. So as far as our transfers go coming into Game Week 35, I'm not looking to make any at this stage. I'm still very happy how the team is set up for Game Week 35. Obviously, that's only a single game week, but come around to Double Game Week 36, I am going to look to make some changes, potentially bring in some Newcastle players to capitalise on their double. I think that could be the way forward, especially with Watkins not having the best fixtures. Maybe going to a Newcastle forward at a similar price to Watkins could be the best transfer to make. Obviously, we'll have 2 free transfers saved up by that time, so we could look to make another move as well, maybe make a downgrade so we can afford an upgrade to Jack Grealish in midfield. Obviously he got a couple of really good chances against Fulham in his first fixture of the double, but just couldn't convert them. So that could also be a transfer plan that we look to make. But for this week, no transfers. We're just looking to roll, as I'm pretty happy with how the team is set up for Game Week 35. And with that being said, let's see how we line up. So here's how the team is looking for GameWeek 35, going with a 3-4-3 formation. I'm pretty happy with the strength of the starting 11. As I touched on, Andreas does have that broken leg. He's sitting in the last bench position. Botman and Henry also on the bench don't have the best fixtures. Neither does Ramsdale, so it's more about prioritising a really strong starting 11 whilst not having the best bench this week. So hopefully everyone does play, as I'm not too sure any players are going to come off the bench for any sort of FPL points returns. Looking at the team though, triple Manchester United against West Ham is something to note, as is triple Brighton against Everton at home. Obviously, I like the fixture of Everton at home a lot more for those Brighton lads, and hopefully Matoma and March don't get rotated. They got rotated, or reduced minutes, should I say, in their first fixture of Double Game Week 34. I would expect them to play the majority of their second fixture in Double Game Week 34, especially since it is Manchester United, and Brighton will be looking to put out their best possible starting 11 compared to the fixture against Wolves, which was a lot easier when you compare it to their Manchester United fixture. Then, of course, I'll have another short turnaround with their Everton game at home, so there could be a little bit of rotation there. I'm hoping there isn't, because this is such a good fixture for FPL points. Matoma, March, obviously they'll be looking to get amongst the goals. Everton just did come off the back of conceding 2 to Leicester just yesterday, so they have been conceding goals. Stupinan's got a really good chance of a clean sheet as well, I think, and he has shown that he's getting forward in recent weeks as well, so he's always got a chance of an attacking return. Saying that though, West Ham away, not the worst fixture either to have a triple Manchester United in. With the double Manchester United defence, I am hopeful for a clean sheet. West Ham haven't scored a massive amount of goals this season, and Manchester United's defence now 4 clean sheets in their last 5. I'm really happy that I've been able to capitalise on those clean sheets with having De Gea in goals. Now I've doubled up with Luke Shaw. Obviously, he's got good attacking threat as well. He's been one of their most involved defenders in terms of goals and assists this season. West Ham away, of course, a good chance to add it to his points tally. Rashford, he's been in really good form for Manchester United. An assist so far in Double Game Week 34. He has been getting amongst the goals as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing what Rashford can produce. I'm guessing a lot of people will have him in by the time Game Week 35 comes around. A lot of people look to get him in for Game Week 33, and then if he wasn't in people's teams for Game Week 33, they definitely wanted to have him for Game Week 34. But by now, most people that don't have Rashford will be looking to get him in very, very shortly, and it's probably going to be for Game Week 35. Mo Salah as well rounds at the midfield. I'm really happy with Mo Salah in my team right now. I was initially going to go Salah to De Bruyne for Game Week 35, but I'm thinking now maybe I just roll the transfer. De Bruyne picked up that injury, so maybe he's a chance for rotation, and after Salah's got himself a goal in his first fixture of Double Game Week 34, I'm keen to hold on to him with a really good fixture of Brentford at home. Salah, of course, has been in superb form at Anfield in recent weeks. He's hardly blanked in his last 5 for Liverpool in Anfield. So he's got some really good home form. He's got the vice-captain's armband this week. He's not going to go anywhere for Game Week 35. Potentially around Game Week 36, 37, if De Bruyne is all fit and good to play, I might look to get him in ahead of Man City's double. But at this stage, still keen on holding Mo Salah, at least for Game Week 35, maybe for Game Week 36 as well. And then looking to the forwards up top, this is probably the last game week that we do have Ollie Watkins in the team. We've had him in our side for quite some time, so it's going to be a little bit of a sad moment getting him out, because he was able to get us so much rank rise by picking up lots of differential points, as we had him when not many other people did. He was so consistent in his point scoring, but I think the time to own Watkins is coming to an end. It's probably going to be Isak Wilson as his replacement to capitalise on the Newcastle double. And then when Game Week 36 comes around, we'll have triple Brighton all doubling and triple Newcastle all doubling. Triple Newcastle, should I say, Trippier, Botman, and either Isak or Wilson. So we'll have 6 players doubling there, which is very, very ideal for Game Week 36. Isak or Wilson, who I'm going to get in for Watkins, still to be decided. I want to get a bit more information on who plays for Game Week 35. Otherwise, looking to the other forwards, Kane, Haaland, they both remain there. Both of those players, I can pretty much say with confidence, unless there's an injury, they won't be going anywhere in my team for the rest of the season. Kane only with an 18% ownership inside the top 1 million managers. He's continued to provide FPL points for me. A lot of people benched him if they didn't already sell him for Game Week 34 against Liverpool away. I'm very happy that I held faith and he picked up 8 points. Kane for me is just such a consistent point scorer. No matter the fixture, he's always getting good chances, and he's very, very clinical as well. So I don't want to get rid of Kane for the rest of the season. I do think he'll still be the second highest scoring forward from now onwards, only behind Erling Haaland. I think it's the only forward that can really outscore him for FPL points for the rest of the season. So very happy with Kane. Crystal Palace at home, of course, a really good fixture as well for him. And then, as I touched on, the bench not looking the greatest this week. Ramsdale with Newcastle away is not an ideal fixture. Botman, Henry, of course, they don't have the best fixtures either. Arsenal at home, Liverpool away respectively, and then Andreas with that injury. To be honest, I think Andreas is just probably going to sit on my bench for the rest of the season unless I look to upgrade him to Grealish in Game Week 37 to maybe jump on double, if not triple, Manchester City. If you wanted to downgrade Salah to De Bruyne, of course, that will give us a little bit more money to be able to afford Andreas up to Grealish. We'll probably have to downgrade Ramsdale and Henry as well, actually, to be able to afford that move. So there's quite a few transfers that need to be made to be able to get that Andreas up to Grealish, but it could be worthwhile considering that Man City do have the double game week. But that's pretty much my thoughts and how the team's lining up for Game Week 35. Most likely going to bring in another Newcastle player for Watkins in Game Week 36. Then we'll have 6 players doubling in triple Brighton and triple Newcastle for that week. So really looking forward to the rest of the season. I'm happy with how the team's set up, and good luck to everyone for Game Week 35 as well. And of course for the rest of double Game Week 34. Thanks for watching today's team selection for Game Week 35. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, drop a like and subscribe. It really does support the channel, and we are trying to hit 12,000 subscribers by the end of the season. As always, have the notification bells turned on. There's going to be plenty more FPL videos coming your guys' way shortly. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.